Hello and welcome to this week's session of Relax and Stretch. As the name suggests, we are going to be relaxing and stretching, but we're going to be doing a little warm up first to make sure that we've got everything gently moved before we stretch. As with any exercise session, it's really important you listen to how your body's feeling, you do what's manageable and pain-free, and obviously you're joining in at your own risk. Now I've got bare feet. You might have, you choose what's on your feet, but I just don't want you to slip. So maybe don't have socks on, have shoes on or bare feet. So thinking of our alignment, we're going to gently relax those shoulders back and down. We're standing up lovely and tall. When we're standing, imagine a nice straight line, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. And we've got that lovely awareness of our core muscles. So we're just tightening a gentle belt round the middle to about 3 out of 10. Okay, let's pop our hands on our shoulders. We're just going to gently touch the elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And again, touch and squeeze. 2 more, touch and squeeze. 1 more. Brilliant, well done. And then just circle the elbows gently 4 times in one direction and then back the other way. That's it, lovely and gentle. Well done. Okay, we're going to relax the arms down and roll the shoulders. Pop the hands on the hip as you're going to gently stretch up, and we're going to stretch it again. Up to the center, reach tall and gently stretch it. So just feel that lovely side stretch, and we're just getting the back used to moving side to side. 1 more time, lift and stretch it. We're going to change sides. We're going to lift up and we're going to gently stretch. Lovely smooth movement. Over we go. 2 more, stretch up and over, and 1 more. Bring that arm down, roll the shoulders to reset. Okay, take the arms up to shoulder height and bring them down again. Again, take them up and down. 2 more, take them up and 1 more and bring them down. Fantastic. We're going to bring them up the front and alternate. Lift and lower. Again, standing tall, got natural curves in our back. That's it, 2 more sets. So we're going to lift, leading with that thumb, and reach, and 1 more set. Lift. Brilliant. Last time. Excellent. So we're going to add a little bit of rotation in, a little bit of turning. So take the arms to the front, and we're just going to turn and back to the front. We're going to look as the arm goes wide. Just a little turn, bit of rotation. Checking, looking at the thumb as your arm moves to the side. Hips are staying still. Brilliant. 1 more set. And excellent. Bring the arms down. We're going to reach on the diagonal. Reach up and back to the start. Reach up and back. So the arms going up, we're rotating around, looking to see where that lifted hand goes. Again, stretch up and back. 2 more sets. Reach up and back. Brilliant. And again, up and back. 1 more set. Reach up and back. And 1 more. Fantastic. And roll those shoulders. Brilliant. So let's just start by lifting and lowering our heels. So our upper body's nice and warm now. We're going to do the same on the lower body. So we're just going to lift and lower the heels. Fantastic. Okay, well done. So feet are parallel, hip distance apart. Just spread those toes out. Let's wiggle the toes. That's it. Okay, so tummy's in. We're just going to do a very gentle squat down and come up. So we gently squat down and come up. 2 more. Down and 1 more. Excellent. So with this side, we are going to lift this heel and lift the knee. If you need to hold on to a chair or the wall, that's fine. Lift the knee up. You can take the arms wide if you want to. And lower it down. Let's do that 3 more times. We're going to lift and we're going to lower. So this is lovely. It warms up the hip, but it also challenges our balance. We do 4 on that side. Let's change sides. Lift the heel, lift the knee. Okay, you're going to lower it and lift. So one side you'll be confident, more confident to do than the other. Lift and lower, one more. Lift and lower. Brilliant. Okay, so back to our first leg. Just roll those shoulders and just reset ourselves. We're going to lift the leg up and take the knee out. Back to the start and lower down. 3 more. Whoops, do a wobble there. Lift up, take it wide to the center and down. Lift up and wide to the center and down. 1 more. Lift up and out and back. Let's change sides. Lift the knee, take it wide, nice and slowly, because this balance work can be tricky. So better to do it well, in a lovely steady way. 2 more. Lift up and wide, and 1 more. Excellent. So let's return to that squat. So feet are hip distance apart, and we're just going to gently squat down and come up. So it's a side on. We're going to squat down. Keep the back nice and long. You're looking forwards, and keep the knees apart as you're squatting down. That's it. Let's do 4 more. 4. Let's reach up. 3. Reach up. Check the ceiling. 2. Stretch up. 1. This time pause, look up to the ceiling. Brilliant. Bring those arms down. Well done, and roll the shoulders. So we're going to go down to the mat now. We're going to do a little half roll down first. So side on, I'll show you. You're standing up nice and tall, tummy's in. All we're going to do is put the chin on the chest, hands can be on the thighs. We're just going to do a very gentle roll down, but till the hands meet the knees. We're going to just flatten off that back and look up. The back supported because the hands are on the knees. We're going to arch the back up, lower the head down, and gently roll back up. So again, chin towards the chest, slide the hands down towards the knees, flatten the back and look up, arch the back and come up. So we're going to do 1 more half roll down, then take ourselves down to the mat. Okay, chin towards the chest, slide the hands down, flatten the back off. That's it. And then gently take yourselves down to your mat. And I'm going to angle the camera. Okay, you take yourself down to the mat. You will be needing a band for stretching and a little cushion. Okay. So here we are. You can do this work with your legs crossed, or you can have them stretched out the front. It's your choice. Okay. So I'm going to have my legs crossed to start with. And we're going to have a hand at the side, and we're just going to stretch up tall and stretch over. Come up to the top, swap sides, stretch up and stretch over. So a lovely little seated side stretch here again. Stretch up and stretch over. So change sides, stretch up and stretch over. Brilliant. Roll those shoulders. Now we're going to do a little gentle sweep round. Take a big breath in. As we breathe out, put one hand down and sweep forwards and round. Breath in at the top, breathe out, forwards and round. 2 more. Keeping the bottom firmly on the floor. And then pause and roll those shoulders. We're going to change these legs. That's it. So we'll do our little side stretch again. Hand here this time, stretch up and stretch over. So really pausing, the arm is long, the palm is down. And gently change sides, stretch up and stretch over. change again, lift and stretch. And last time, lift over. Excellent. Okay, so this time we're going to sweep the other way. Now let's hope I remember the first side. It's the other arm now. Let's do it. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hand here, sweep forwards and round. Breath in, breathe out, forwards and round. It's your second arm. I'm pretty sure I've got it, but I have been known to do the same arm twice. Well done. And relax those shoulders. Take the legs out to the front. The feet are wider than the hips. And this hand is just going to stretch across. So the legs have a gentle bend. You have to be able to reach your foot. So obviously have the leg bent appropriately. Stretch down. Head for those little toes. Okay, this hand is at the side. Push the foot down. Pull up with the hand. This gives you a lovely shoulder stretch. Gently let go. Head over for the second foot. So push the foot down, pull up with the hand. Feel this lovely stretch in the shoulder. And up we come, well done. Okay, so we're going to sit in a lunge position. That was a V shape, knees up, feet up. And we're just moving from the hips. Okay, we're just moving gently from the hips. Okay, if you need to, if you've got tight hamstrings, you can sit on a block or a cushion, or you could have your knees bent slightly. Relax those shoulders. A lovely long back is what we're after. And all we're going to do is we're going to just gently sit tall but creep the arms forward. The gaze is forward. Just stretch forward. Feel that lovely stretch back of your legs, and then just gently come up. So sitting tall and leaning forwards. Lovely long strong back. So creep those hands forwards and gently creep them back. We're going to turn. Look at this foot, and again creep the hands forward. You can look down to the knee gently and creep them back. Let's change sides. Sit tall, creeping forwards and gently creeping back. Brilliant. We're going to go back to the center. So sit tall, move from the hips, lean forwards. You can gently polish. So we can do 4 polishes one way and back the other way. Reach, 2, 3 and 4 and back up. Well done. So we're going to turn again, take the hands here, stretch the hands down, looking down to that knee. Gently coming up, turning, taking the hands down, looking towards that knee. And gently back up again. We're going to pop the knees together. Okay, so we are going to bring this foot up, put the knee, hand on the knee, hands on the heel, just take it side to side. We're going to do that 4 times. And then you can either replace the leg or have it bent up. Okay, it's very much what you manage. We're going to put palms to palms. We're just going to sit up nice and tall, tummies in, and we're going to gently reach these fingers down to that inner ankle, come down, leave one hand here and just gently stretch over the top. Look behind you as the arm goes behind and wide around the side. Palms to palms, gently lean down, come up slightly, leave the hand here and over the top. If you need the elbow to be bent, that's absolutely fine. And we're just stretching over and coming round the side. 2 more to go. Gently down and over. Big rainbow and wide round the side. I have 1 more to do. Over we go. So this is a fantastic back and shoulder stretch. After 4, we're going to pause. Bring this knee up, pop it flat on that side. Shoulder comes round to that bent knee, sit tall and turn. So this is a lovely side stretch. You've got your hand at the behind you to keep you sitting upright. Okay, keep the legs as they are, bring the chest to the center and rotate round the other way. Again, sitting tall and keeping that hand behind you to help you sit up. Excellent. And then back to the middle. Well done. So now it's a turn for the second leg. Bend the leg, hands on the knee, hands on the heel. Just take it side to side about 4 times. That's it. And then you can return to a straight leg or a bent up one. If you had a ball, you could put it under there if that was more comfortable for you. We're sitting up tall again, palms to palms. We're gently leaning down. Coming up slightly, leaving one hand here, stretching the other one up and over. Round we go. You'll notice one side is definitely more flexible than the other. That's completely normal. You're doing what's manageable for you. It's great to know that we can become more flexible the more we do some gentle stretching. I've got one more to do. Brilliant. Round here. We're bringing this leg up. The foot goes on the other side. So it's shoulders round to the bent knee. Sit tall. Hug that knee in and turn. The hand behind you is helping you sit up tall. That's it. Feel that lovely side stretch. Keep the leg still. Bring the chest back to center and just go the other way. Sit tall and turn. Brilliant. And bring it back to center. We are going to go onto all fours. So we are going to have our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. And we're just going to do a little cat and cow stretch. So we're starting with a long back. We're looking down to the mat. Just gently spread the fingers. All we'll do is a gentle arch of the back, lowering the head down. Then lower the back down, look up and gently push the bottom out. And again, arch the back up, lowering the head down. And lowering the back down, bottom out, look up. Excellent. And then return to that long back. Okay, if you take the toes together now, knees apart, and just gently sit back on your heels. If your knees can't do this, you can hug your knees instead. Keep the arms long, and we're stretching forward. We've got toes together, knees apart, arms stretched out. Just keep the palms open. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just lower the chest closer to the floor. Breathe in as you rise gently, and breathe out as you melt towards the mat. One more time, breath in as you rise. Breathe out and lower. Excellent. Stay looking down to the mat and gently walk your hands across to the left side, finishing with your right hand on the back of the left hand. Should be feeling a lovely side stretch, and your right side if you've come over to the left side of your mat. Keep your head down, walk your hands to the center and across to the other side. Finish by putting your left hand on the back of your right for that lovely side stretch. Gently bring it back to the middle and walk your hands in. We are now going to turn ourselves round. That's it. And we're going to take ourselves down to the mat. So we're just going to have a little stretch of the back of our legs before we relax. So we're going to be on our mat, legs bent, feet flat on the floor. Just keep the shoulders relaxed. And we're just going to bring the right knee in and straighten the right leg. And that's it. Just have a lovely awareness of those core muscles. All you're going to gently do is point the toe. So you can use a band if you want to, or point the toe, lower the leg all the way down, but don't quite touch the floor. Flex the foot and draw it back up. So this is the version for those of you that don't have a band. Otherwise, pop the band round the leg here, breathe in and breathe out as you draw it in. We're going to do 6 on each leg. So I'm going to point and lower, keeping these hips still. Flex and lift. Again, point and lower, flex and lift. And all the time I'm just keeping my back in its natural curves. Draw it up, feel that lovely stretch on the back of the leg. And you're doing 6 in all on this first leg. And then finishing by putting that foot down. Now bring the left knee in. We're going to straighten it. So start, if you're doing it without the band, start with the gently pointed foot. You're going to lower the leg down, almost, but don't quite touch the floor. Flex the foot and draw it back up. Check your alignment, nice straight line, ankle, knee and hip. So we're going to lower it down, flex the foot and bring it back up. And again, keep it down and bring it back up. So you're doing 6 of those. Keeping his hips nice and still. This is probably my 6th one. That's it. Draw it back up. Return that foot. Okay. So, going to make ourselves comfortable. So pop your pillow under your head if you want one. That's it. And I just want you to feel really comfortable. Arms long down by your sides, legs flat if that's comfortable. You can have palms up, let the feet fall to the bottom corners of your mat. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. After each in-breath, as you breathe out, I'd like you to melt lower into the mat. So you're going to breathe in and breathe out as you melt into the mat. Just to bring your focus back to the room, just gently wiggle your fingers and relax your hands. Now you can either stay here for longer, or you can gently roll onto your side, bend up the knees, roll onto your side and gently push yourself up to sitting. So I am going to just do a little arm stretch and then I'm going to leave you to relax for a little bit longer. So we're sitting up nice and tall. If you're joining, we just take a big breath in as we take the arms up and breathe out. Let's bring the arms down one more time. Breath in and breathe out. I hope you feel relaxed and stretched now. If you're able to, go back down onto your mat and just have a little bit longer. But thank you for joining me and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.